see, right? I mean, it's been like 2 weeks, but that feels like ages. So what has been going on with me? Yeah, crickets, insert like tumbleweed rolling by. Not a lot, honestly. I think that it's just been a busy couple of weeks with working and life and all of that. So I just felt swamped, and like once again, not to be all like, oh no, I can't create, I'm so uninspired, but I can't create, I'm so uninspired. So I have decided to like throw caution to the wind and book myself on a very impulsive trip to Edinburgh, because it's like one of my favorite places and I haven't been in years, which makes it like, how can it be your favorite place if you haven't been? But yeah, I've been wanting to go for ages, but I just haven't. I don't know, it feels like when I pay to go somewhere, because it's quite expensive to travel within the UK and like costs the same to travel somewhere else in Europe, it always just feels like, why would I go to Edinburgh when I could go to like Spain or Italy or France or something? So I usually don't, but today I was just like, wait, why not? And by today, I mean, this happened a few days ago. I was just all over the place because I looked it up and I was like, okay, right, I'm gonna get a 5 a.m. train and get there for like 10, and then I can spend the day there and then I'll leave at 7. But things happened. I ended up meeting up with someone I was like, I don't even know how to phrase it. I ended up meeting up with a guy and ended up really behind on timings because I was exhausted, and ended up in like leaving like impulsively once again, booking the nearest train, which was like 10 a.m. So I got there at 3, which is still like a little bit of time to explore. But yeah, it's just, I just feel like I needed to get out of London for a bit, because I love London, don't get me wrong, but it can sometimes be a bit much, and I feel like I just needed like a change of scene, because I get really in a rut, and when I get in a rut I just feel miserable. So I was like, fuck it, let's go. But yeah, like tried to film a bit here and there of like my trip, and it was really nice to be there. I was just really happy, and I think I've tried to make it a priority this year to do things on my own and not be like, oh, I can't do this because like I don't have anyone to do it with. So it's nice to like just do these kind of things, and yeah. So not to sound all I love trains, but I love trains. Like I love train journeys. I think the moments where I'm really happy, if I had the choice, I would take the train everywhere. So even though this journey has been like really long and I'm kind of hanging on by a thread, despite appearances, it's really nice. And I got to pass through Durham where I went to uni, and it was weird. Like it was weirdly nostalgic. I just felt really happy, even though it wasn't like the best of times throughout. It was just really nice to pass through, and I was like remembering the journey and remembering being really excited about a new term and being back with everyone and being able to go clubbing and having that freedom. So it was weird. It was like really nice and nostalgic. But yeah, so nice on this train, and it's nice to just have a think about life and stuff. But I'm excited. She's here, and my feet are in agony. Not really sure what I'm doing. Literally just walking up the hill. Haven't really got a plan, just walking. But yeah, so nice here. This sums up how tired I am. I'm knackered. I've honestly been out. I was obviously out last night, yesterday, and then I went straight from there to the station. So I'm just like, well, like it's been such a nice day and like really nice to like get out of London for a bit. But I'm knackered and like you can see in my eyes, and the fact I haven't even like chilled or rested for the last few days. So anyway, but really nice to get out, and I got this like got to go to this bookshop, and now just on the train which is empty, and I'm getting back to London at 1 AM. It's gonna be fun. Right, so that's that. Here I am back in my flat with Dudley. And yeah, it was a good trip. I think that I didn't have enough time to like find a cafe in just right, which was my like intention for this trip. But because I got there a bit late and I only had like a fixed amount of time and I wanted to do all these things, I didn't have that time. Biggest regret I would say is wearing heeled shoes. That was really stupid, and like I think that really impacted my journey because by the time it hit like 6 p.m. I was in so much pain that I was like, I can't do a lot of the things I wanted to do. Like I really wanted to go up Arthur's Seat, and because I didn't have the time to stop back at my flat and change shoes before I got on my train, it was just like messed things up. So live note, don't talk to boys. But yeah, but I really enjoyed it. I think it was really good to get out, and I think with my like days off work, I don't usually do much. I just take a day off and then do nothing, or I'm like, oh yeah, life admin. But I really wanted to just do something proper, so I'm glad I did it. And I don't know if it's helped necessarily in terms of my like writer's block and everything, but I think it was really good to have a change of scene. And there was this amazing bookshop I went to that I just loved it there. It had like little areas where you could just sit and like get a coffee and everything. So I'm really, really annoyed that I didn't come earlier and could I could have like sat there and did some writing, but that's on me. But yeah, I really liked it. I had a really good time. I will definitely go back, and it's always been in my kind of 5-year plan to move there at some point. But yeah, just highly recommend it. I know my video is very choppy, but I was also a bit mindful about charge and like finding a place to charge my phone and imagining the idea that if I didn't have charge I wouldn't get on my train, which would not be fun because I literally had to work the next day. So it was a like excessive day, and after I got the train I did not end up home straight away, let's just say. So I am absolutely exhausted, and it's been like a really hectic couple of days, but I won't go into it because it's kind of goes against a lot of my New Year's resolutions. So yeah, but I had a good time, and yeah.